Okay, we got AI. At least if it, like, freezes, whatever, it's just against AI. Yours isn't loading. Interesting. Because, yeah, like, lots of people in the Discord, like I mentioned before, it was reported that some people were running into issues. I actually think you throw this back. Do I? I do that, into that. I guess not. I just really want spells. Yeah, some people were reporting issues, and then, but it seems like a lot of people are playing. Maybe your browser, yeah, and I seem to be having issues too. We'll see what happens during this game.
Stand fast, strike fast.
Spears up.
Okay, I am curious. So, I suppose, oh, here we go, this thing. Hero call. Draw any hero from your deck. Huh. This is incredible. By the way, I basically suggested this. I suggested you should have a guaranteed hero pull in, what do you call it? In the mulligan phase. And I guess they liked the suggestion enough that they're doing this.
Awaiting orders.
Didn't notice the nerfs until I showed some. Yeah. Oh, interesting though. Strengthen, the cap goes up as you level it up. So level 3 strengthen is 25. That's good, actually. Big brain suggestion. I know. Sometimes I actually do sensible things. It is interesting though. I'm curious how it plays. Because I really just wanted consistency with Hino. So yeah, I could guarantee pull him. Because now he's going to be level 4, getting +2 and everything's just absolutely bonkers.
Dinner fights back.
But then it kind of... Oh, what a jerk. Well, maybe AI isn't garbage. It kind of devalues some other stuff in the deck then. It really makes me wonder about Evanon, actually. But it definitely devalues the drawer dude, the merchant guy. Oh yeah, and then you have like tactical points like this. That's kind of interesting. So strengthen now, it's the same thing. It doubles attack, but it's capped. So at level 1, it's capped. Excuse me. At 15, and I guess it goes up by 5 every level now. This, I really just waited because I want to test this. I want to see if this can pull... Like it says summon a different vortex unit without triggering companion, but can it still pull Mariana? It can. And then presumably if we had space, it would not trigger a companion. That's, okay. Interesting. I just bought this on the market this morning. I like turned it on and it was just there for cheap. It had 2 minutes left in the auction. I was like, okay, sure, why not? Why not?
They stand no chance.
Okay, don't think any of this really matters. Was strength a problem? Well, yeah, people were. So I believe what was happening with strength. Like, I don't know how much you were following. Oh, he only hurt himself. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know how much you were following some of the updates, but there was this one ephemeral deck. Like, ephemeral's crazy strong anyway. It was this Menorah deck that was like, you'd resurrect Menorah, and I only played against it a few times, and then I literally stopped playing the game because it was so bad. Or I stopped playing versus humans. It was just like... so crazy. And anyway, you get like 150 points in like the last 2 turns of the game or something. So it is Celestial only. So there was that deck, and then to match it, there was this like Celestial deck. So Celestial basically just said, forget it, I'm not gonna like... There's no counterplay to that deck. Realistically, you kind of get into the weeds about it, but there's basically no counterplay. So instead, what I'm going to do is just Is there anything on the market, by the way? Nothing urgent. Yeah, it's like instead, let's just go crazy on scaling points. And I think my interpretation was some of these Celestial players have like mythics and stuff that just are worth like 25 points on their own. So they would play that, and then they would double, and then double, and then double, and you'd end up with like 200 points in a game as well, which was like problematic. But I don't know, for me, for what I'm actually able to do with my deck, I couldn't. I ran 3 power. This is power, right? Yeah, 3 power and 3 strengthens, and I couldn't even get 200 versus AI. So I think it's only if you had like the super craziest mythic legendaries, whatever, it just capped out like too crazy, which, you know what, fair enough.
Awaiting orders.
Offensive positions.
Yeah, so that is how it works. It really does just make this like a crap card, unless maybe when you upgrade it, or if you drop Mariana. Ooh, boy, it is just kind of bad, though. I guess we
They
do that.
stand no chance.
But yeah, anyway, that's my understanding of it. So they kind of capped it. Still very, very strong. It probably is just about as good as it's ever been for me if I was to level it up. Stopped playing against humans like 3 patches ago. Can't afford another deck with the Celestial nerfs. Yeah. Yeah, Celestials did get hit pretty hard. I definitely felt like, for me anyway, like I never did the multi-account thing. Okay, this will be an interesting test. I want to see who they frost purge. Yeah, if you didn't do the multi-account thing, oh right, I might as well just always pull Hina. I gotta remember that's a thing. Okay, smart frost purge. But yeah, it was just like impossible to compete. So, are Celestials still in the toilet? Well, after these changes, it'll be hard to tell. I doubt it. I doubt they're in the toilet, and I don't think they were in the toilet before. Like, I wouldn't. Maybe have them over here. Yeah, I wouldn't go that far with it. I guess we do this.
Spears up.
But in any case, I think likely things are going to be pretty competitive. I'm curious where Ephemerals sit. They made like really, really substantial changes in this last patch. And I think it's a lot that's like very, very hard to a lot where it's just hard to tell right now. Changing the medic stuff is going to be enormous. It's going to take time for people to figure that out. They nerfed some spells, which really, really needed nerfing. Yeah, spells were just like out of control. Huh. I guess. I suppose I'm not used to Hino being level 4. I suppose I should really actually be running this out so much earlier, just because like base stats are low, but you're getting 4 immediately the turn that you play it, which is just insane. But yeah, I really do think Everman's a lot worse. I want to change up my deck, but I'm worried it's going to crash with him. Can imagine how many accounts some people have. Yeah, it's really crazy. In the toilet for casuals. Yeah, I don't even know about like that bad. But I definitely know what you mean. And it was hurt. It was hurt. I'll give you that.
I have your back.
Yeah, because the other thing, Queen Clasilla. I'm just thinking with this new pull hero ability, Queen Clasilla, you might want to try to pull as well. So you hold off on pulling Hino. Maybe you still keep, I forget his name, but the merchant in. So you could pull him, but here's the thing. They nerfed Strengthen, but they didn't nerf the doubler guy. And I have the doubler guy. So what you can do, I think this is the way to do it. I think you take out Evanon, because I did like the Evanon Light Spear, Kalili, whatever combo. But I think you do this guy. Discard a card, double the attack of another ally, and it's not capped at all. The merchant will still pull one of those two, and then if you want the other one, you can pull it with the hero ability. Who's my other? I have 1, 2. Hold on. Sort by type. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, Strymon. See, Strymon works well with her and also with what's their name? I kind of want to at least try Zed. Wait, with he knows what I was thinking. But I want to at least try Zed now that Zed's neutral. See how that feels anyway. I think I'm also probably going to have to add 1 or 2 spells back in now that I cut 2. If you got rid of all your epics and rares, I think you could compete. All epics and rares? I guess it depends what you mean by compete. I think if I got rid of all epics and rares and I played ephemeral, I could compete for sure. Yeah, even with like all the cards that I have here. Yes, you definitely throw that back. Oh right, I want to dump that vortex unit as well. The epic that I have. Yeah, even with all this stuff, I will lose against all basic ephemerals if it's what do you call it? Like the scaled tournaments, right? Like if I'm playing against all level 4s, I guess you wait. Maybe I get another Shadow and Flame back. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose to the AI.
I
Okay,
love
never
it
mind.
when dinner fights back.
Ephemeral got beat down that bad? Do you mean Infernal? No. Wait, did I say it backwards? What I meant to say, if I didn't say it correctly, is that Ephemeral is extremely good.
Orders. I won't stand
They're
cowardice.
absolutely busted good. Yeah, I guess I still don't pull. Infernal, I don't know where they're at. I haven't seen any Infernal decks like totally pop off. I said I could beat Ephemeral if I removed all my epics. Oh, I meant it the other way. If I switched to Ephemeral is what I meant to say. I think if I did that, then I would be fine. But I think competing as Celestial and not having epics, no, would not be competitive.
I won't stand cowardice.
Okay, so he's ranged. That's interesting. So what would I discard? I guess I discard this to double that. Cool. Might as well just be like mana efficient. I should have done that first actually before the double, but whatever.
Just a slice.
Yeah, we're on the same page. Okay. Okay, not exactly the smartest AI. Wait, what? He costs 3 now? Why does he cost 3? Why would they make that change? That's so weird.
Defensive positions.
Yeah, this always used to cost 1. And then the big thing with that was that you would use Evanon to put him back in your hand, and it was like a 1 cost to play.
I won't stand cowardice.
Which I don't think ever got out of control. So it feels very
Awaiting orders.
strange, but maybe it did. Maybe there was some combination where you could like infinitely pick him up and play him or something. Okay, sure.
We will rain death from above.
Yeah, like this is a game where not a lot of stuff is
I
sticking.
can see your death.
Like I'm more just trying to get a sense of the deck. When I play versus AI, you know, it's not normally a challenge at all, but you still kind of want to get a sense for like, okay, well, how good is
Spears up.
the deck? How's it feeling? Oh, I didn't realize I'd be flying that turn. Yeah, do you have enough spells and that kind of balance or whatever? This is kind of like a good feeling for like, well, should I have pulled Hino, or like, is this actually the right time where you're like, no, I'll pull Clasilla? Because, oh, that's interesting too. You can actually pull this guy and then use him. Huh. I never thought about that. There's a lot of interesting
All
potential.
Celestials owe me fealty.
Offensive positions.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, that is so bad. I gotta get him out of the deck. Yeah, very interesting. I'm thinking, at least so far, that that's a pretty cool change. I do gut feel like that. Okay, we got that. Oh, I can actually re-roll this this chest. Re-roll. Another mythic. Wish me luck. Mythic. Can I re-roll the contents of the chest? So this is the same spell I got earlier. Okay, factionless rare. On plus attack buff, create a copy of it with base attack. Oh, I've seen that. I feel like because it's base attack, it's just not good. Like, I don't understand a way to make that good without, like, crazy row buffing. Now, what is this? I assume this is very good if you play Ephemeral. I think everything with Chaos Caster is, like, insane. Needs to be not a hero card. Oh, this one? Yeah, and even then, would it... I mean, for 2, it would be playable. But I don't know. It's like you got to do that, and then also like buff everything on the row or something. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the strat would be there. Okay, so for sure, I'm glad I saw how this this works, just to confirm. I think it's gotta be like level 1 strength, and doesn't really make sense. I could I could just level it up. Thing is, I've got like 54 honor. I already got a level 3 Shadow and Flame. I'm a little unsure of where I want to take things. For sure, I would like to... God, it's just so expensive. Is there anything else I would upgrade? I don't think so. Yeah, this one's interesting because I did get another one of these. And I'm not sure, like, how many I want in the deck. I don't want to go to level 4. I'd rather have 2 level 3s. But yeah, I'm not quite sure. Like, would I even want a 3rd? Or should I try to work for 1 to level 4? I don't know. I need so much honor. I also wanted to check this real quick. Just kind of want to know what is coming up. Maybe I missed it. I thought there was that, what is this spell? The Steely spell? Got another one of these. Maybe somebody bought it out, or maybe I missed it. I don't know. I've been... Oh, yeah, these guys. Oh, 2,700. Buy. That was easy. Yeah, probably not gonna put a bid on that. I should double check. Just that there's no other like super cheap buyouts. Because I might actually run 3 of those. The thing is, removal for Celestials is so bad. Like, Celestials have... Oh my god. Okay. Oh, that works. Great. Okay. I'm stoked. That's insane. Yeah, their removal is just absolutely garbage. What did I just do? I just bought 2 copies of True Face of Loyalty. I don't actually know what it looks like. They nerfed it? Oh no! I was gonna say I didn't actually know what it looks like when you upgrade it. Steal an enemy of up to 6 attack. Honestly, it's still good. Okay, with the ability to upgrade. Alright, it's fine. I think it's fine, but I thought it was still the old version of the card. Well, I'm less excited. Maybe I shouldn't have spent 2,700. That, do I need strengthen? No. Questionable, but still okay. I'll need them eventually to upgrade. Do I think the packs are worth it? I don't think so. If you look at the odds, it's not bad. But what I'm seeing in the marketplace is that there's way more players, so there's way more cards, and prices are being driven down just in general. So I don't think so right now. I will say I think the odds for cards, because this is per card probability, right? So you have like a 2% chance at a legendary on each of your 5 cards. That's actually pretty good. And like the epics, it's actually pretty good. So I think they have a purpose, but I think right now the market is like flipping a bit, and I think we're seeing prices come in cheaper there. Yeah, so this is interesting. I could just start with it. Well, I definitely don't care too much about that. I've even been thinking, like, now if I'm going to drop the strengthen package, do I drop some of this as well? Or go down to 2 copies of these? I'm not sure. Let's run with this. See how this feels. I think I'm gonna need to make a lot of changes just in general.
Regroup.
Interesting.
Fire will cleanse you.
So I could steal, I could like double hit and buff, which honestly is not bad at all. Okay. Let's go here.
The council has
Get
decreed.
rid of that, buff there. Surely my opponent doesn't have an answer to that. I feel like that's a very risky thing to do early on. But if you had a Frost Purge coming down, you'd actually be able to at least deal with it with this. Don't really want to go there. I guess I'll just pull Hino now. It's just so useless now.
Awaiting orders. I won't stand cowardice.
You will learn to fear me.
Okay. Kills more of his own stuff. Goodbye. Well, this is not bad at all. Because you could actually drop this in the front row. I'm just thinking, now that he knows level 4 is just so insane. This is probably the move. I think you just want to be mana efficient. Get as much stuff as possible so that you can get loot. Oh. Sad.
I won't stand cowardice.
Ready for another song?
Yeah, like, that's crazy. 6 well flying.
Pay up or else.
Yeah, it does feel like the deck is shaping up a little bit better with these changes. Is there any point? I suppose it's fine. Really, I want to play this next turn. You get the +2 buff, so it's just going to endlessly, like, back and forth here all day.
Offensive positions.
Not really good. But yeah, this is... I have been liking this small vehicle package that I've been running.
Death from above.
And I've still got... Like, this is level 2. These are level 3. I've still got upgrades to go on these. It's like a lot of stats. And it's able to shoot stuff in the back row or on the sides here when you need it. And, boy, let me tell you. Shooting stuff
Spears up.
on the back row is very, very good against Ephemeral, so I'm a fan. What's better, this and that or that and that? Probably this.
I won't stand cowardice.
Awaiting orders.
Defensive positions.
Yeah, I'd really like to see what this does against a human player. This is starting to shape up. Of course, that's, I mean, nobody's touching my, what was that, like turn 3, 37 attack, dude. Probably not the play against a human. Yeah, tactical points are hidden, but you can hover over it and see the breakdown in there, which I think I like. Not 100% sure, but I think I like. Did I want to do something? Something's telling me I wanted to do something here, but I can't think what. Oops. How is the leaderboard looking these days? I'm down to 25th. What? That's good. Yeah, it does seem like things are getting a lot more active than they were before. And yeah, these events, always good times. Okay, I get to check out how this feels. Yeah, always good times for people to play. Honestly, yeah, it's just like not good. I'm a chuck though. That's fine. Yeah, like I don't think I would actually run with this.
We will rain death from above.
If this was like a real game.
Dare to stand before me.
But I want to get a sense for like how it actually feels to play the card. Okay, steal an enemy up to 6, so I can't steal the 12, right. Yeah, I'm going to have to start getting these upgraded. I do prefer the way that this is actually done. And I'm assuming this gets up to like 12 at level 4, which is actually going to be pretty beefy. See, the thing is, Hino is just so good. Yeah, I think I still, well, I guess you can do that. And then it guarantees that you get both. Yeah, Hino's so good, you're just getting the +4 there. Even here, I'm just expecting an unbuffable dude. He's Brawler. Like, I guess, just to be efficient. What is Oh yeah, I can't do it. I just want to look at the dude's attack. I think it's 6. I'll throw him over here.
What can I get you?
Yeah, 6. The correct play is probably just shield.
They stand no chance.
Yeah, and then that scales massively. So you can sit on this until the end of the game. I'm trying to be like, once again, mana conscious. Think about what, okay, what would this be like in an actual game? It's just very, like, unimportant, I think.
Time to reposition.
Where do you want me?
Yeah, I really like the idea of Zed. That being said, I think Zed is going to be, like, the most annoying card on the planet to actually deal with. So this is the combo you like. Like, I remember Lotheb in Hearthstone. And Lotheb, right, it's the exact same effect, basically, because it was like, I think spells cost 5 extra, so they're, like, effectively unplayable.
The council has decreed.
This guy. I do think, like, part of this is just because I was saving up for the event to actually be able to upgrade my Hino. Yeah, like, I don't even have space to play stuff. That's how crazy this is. But I do think this whole, like, change, being able to guarantee that I grab that and get Hino and have the merchant, I think it's going to add a lot more consistency to the deck, which I'm a huge fan of. I feel like games felt very, like, coin flippy at times. Like, there were games where it's just like, okay, I mean, there was literally nothing I could do to win. Just kind of trying to think where I want to take the deck. Because, like, I don't feel a need to upgrade this for a while. It's really the effect that I care about. For a while, I've been looking at these guys. They're actually very weak, but once you get them to level 4, they deal 2 damage on the strike, which I think would be a huge pull, but it's, like, so much honor. I don't think it's right to save up. I just hit these on level 3. It might be right to get one of these to level 4, because I think they go to 8 and 4. Like, it's so good. But my other thought is these. Just try to get all 3 of them up to stealing up to 8 attack. But I kind of want to wait. Yeah, it's interesting. I kind of do want to wait and see what the meta starts to shape up to be like. Like, maybe stealing 6 is enough in a lot of cases, or, like, yeah, maybe I'm comfortable at 8. Because I feel like a lot of times with that card, even previously, you weren't trying to take the biggest enemies possible. Like, sometimes, sure, but I think a lot of times it's the effect that you're worried about. So, like, it helps them draw cards, or it helps them create a spell or something like that. It has Frost Purge. Frost Purge for sure was a really good one. And all those things tend to have, like, very low attack, but it's just they all sort of work well together. Interesting. I hate getting this out when it's not in a response to something. But this just gets so much better now.
Cowardice.
I wonder if the correct play was actually to do that. But this just gets so much better now. Yeah, being able to guarantee Hina. And I would have been able to play that in. But maybe not. But yeah, like here you would do it. You pull. You play. And then you light spear here, I suppose.
Spears up!
And everything's flying. You beef Hino up. Oh my god. Like, it feels crazy. Obviously, everybody has this ability now. So, you know, it's not like one-sided or anything. But it feels so good.
I won't stand cowardice. They stand no chance.
Yeah, and then I'm still a fan running a couple of these. Because being able to shield Hino is huge, too. Yeah, you can actually build around a hero card. Exactly. And then I love that whole, like, the merchant pulling the highest cost hero. You can start to do things with stuff like Strymon, too. Because Strymon, yeah, we'll see the state of Frostpurge. And I think they said they're going to rework the Netmaster card. But Strymon sometimes is amazing. For example, Netmaster was a 6 cost. I think it still is. Nobody runs it anymore. But it's the lowest attack. It's like a 1 attack. Depending on what your light spear situation looks like, you can actually pull Strymon into a Frostpurge. And if you know you're going to be flying that turn, you'll be safe flying, and then you can target something the following turn. And then you still, if they can't deal with it, potentially have like a whole engine to continue frost purging on.
We will rain death from above.
It's exciting. Sometimes Strymon doesn't work and you got plenty of units left. Oh yeah, if you don't have the space, they actually have an indicator now. So you'll see like these things. So this like companion thing being blue, this means that I do have somebody it can pull. But it'll tell you with like Strymon that yeah, you're gonna be pulling a brawler or something, exactly like you're saying, and yeah, it's not gonna end up anywhere. It's not perfect though, because it does assume that you play Strymon in the brawler row. But let's say you have one space here and you're gonna pull like a light spear or something. You could Jesus, what is this hand? Why do I have so many cards?
The council has decreed.
Who am I buffing? I guess it's him. But yeah, then you can play Strymon off to the side. It'll say like, oh no, you can't do it. But you play Strymon off to the side, and then it pulls the light spear into the brawler row. So you do have to sort of account for that.
Defensive positions.
252. I mean, I know it's an AI game, but I've never even seen 200 in my other AI games. And it says, yeah, literally everything full. But I mean, that's the power of Hino. If you can't deal with Hino, it's crazy. I wonder how much rebalancing they're going to have to do with this new hero effect. And they also said that they're going to be bringing new hero effects in. So like right now, everyone can just pull a hero. But they said they're going to add new ones, and then they might balance it by adding costs for some of them too, which is cool. Oh, here we go. You actually get a person. Grumpy. Ephemeral as well. Okay. Let's take this seriously. I mean, this is good versus Ephemeral. In general, I like to throw this back just because I like to pull it off of my other vehicle. This is not great, but it's not terrible. I love this combo for 6. Definitely passing here. Yeah, I'm very, very excited about this.
Knowledge is power.
Okay. Yeah, and this is where, like, oh my god, if you have, I was gonna say, if you have this guy, it's so good. And now imagine this was level 4, and it, Yeah, imagine it was level 4, so it did 4 damage. Like, I just get an insta-kill right there. 19 points, insta-kill. It's so crazy. And then it forces him to start playing guys on either side. Yeah, it might be time. I dropped Brinks a long time ago. And then here, okay, we get a great test of, is this still good? I'm trying to think, is this ever a Zed turn? I don't think so. Then again, I don't know what the whole spell arsenal looks like for Ephemeral now after the changes. But like this, okay, this is 5 power. I can just steal it. Like, yeah, that hurts. I guess I should have played this, though. But it's a brawler, so I get to do this.
Stand fast, strike fast.
They stand no chance.
Insane. I think normally I would shield here. Maybe it's still correct too, because I do have the doubler. Yeah, doesn't matter. Yeah, I really didn't think he was going to be able to kill me with, or kill my shooty guy. Very good with words today. But I guess it's good to know, so. Yeah, in that case, maybe worth the Zed play. That makes me think, though. Heroes. What heroes do I have? Because, yeah, Patches is insane. Like I said, I already had a level 4. He's crazy now. But if you actually look at, like, the power of what's in my deck, it barely hits anything. It'll hit Light Spears, which I guess now there's 3 of, because I got that 3rd one today. But Celestial Infantry doesn't even get hit. Mariana doesn't get hit. And this is the thing where, like, I feel like if I actually de-leveled these, it would be better. Assuming I want to run Patches. And then, yeah, I had her before, but you need to run the whole medic package. Whenever you revive another card, add a copy of it to your hand. But yeah, I kind of think this is, like, not something I want to run yet. Maybe I do put Strymon back in. Yeah, and I really don't think Evanon. I don't think he's great. Then again, with the 3rd Light Spear, not awful. But Strymon pulls the Light Spear, combos well. Let's put him back in for now. But yeah, I do feel like with the changes we made, probably at least a better option right this second. Shucks. Yeah, I really wanted another person. I was tempted to just, like, hurry up and queue up there. I want to throw this back normally, but I don't want to pull another vehicle, and I'm happy with the rest of my hand. So I think I just leave it to reduce my chances of pulling a vehicle. Because this is, like, 4 turns worth of mana
Well,
anyway.
isn't this fun?
But this is the kind of, like, oh my god, this is so juicy. Like, if this was a real game, real situation,
We will rain death from above.
it's just so insane. 14 points, essentially a 17-point swing.
Oh.
Okay, and then this is the kind of stuff that, so good. Boy, this is like, they've only got 1 card in hand. We've got another steal there. So it's like, okay, steal any Frost Purger. Yeah, that's basically the idea, I think, is,
Oh, dinner.
I think if anyone plays a Frost Purger against me, as long as they're not flying, I want the ability to steal. Here, I feel like you would Hino every time. And it's a little goofy. I guess I'd put him here.
Ready for another song?
You shoot here. Yeah, it's a little goofy, but I think it's still right to get the Light Spear out just for the buff. You're not getting any advantage there. Oh yeah, so what is this now? Revive an ally that costs up to 5 action points. I really do need to, oh no, is he gonna steal Hino? And then, oh, well he's not.
Chargers.
It doesn't matter. I would have just stolen Hino back.
Won't
But I guess I'm stealing
cowardice.
this guy back. Am I? Not immediately. Is it true? I don't want to kill him. Yeah, I'm gonna take a peek at medics after this game. I'm not sure if the right play is to steal and then play, or if it's to buff. I think because he's Celestial, it's actually to steal.
Oh.
Just because Celestial doesn't have very good
Death
removal.
from above.
Like, I don't
Isn't
even
this
run
fine?
Drain anymore. Well, especially with those 3 steals. I don't think I need them. Just in case I would do it here, though. Yeah, let's do it.
Spears up.
Ready for another song?
No. Oh, and it's even a level 4. I could have stolen his Hino if I was patient. Well, we'll Frost Purge instead. I guess.
Awaiting orders.
Awaiting
Huge.
orders. I won't stand cowardice.
It's kind of nutty.
Shall we negotiate?
Yeah, I just don't even have the spaces
Just a
for these
slice.
guys. Nice problem to have. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
The council
Thinking
has
if I could
decreed.
pull anybody or whatever, yeah. Does not matter. Okay, very happy with that. Yeah, let's look at the medics real quick. Now that they're all different. Because, yeah, the whole thing was before they used to be based off of attack power, right? And now they're based off of cost. So if I do this and factionless, I think this search doesn't find it, right? Yeah. Which is unfortunate. I think contain went up in importance, did it? Why do you think that is? Just the amount of buffing, I guess. What else can you do to deal with fat guys? Yeah, I mean, I think if you're playing Celestial, Frost Purge is still an option. And we'll see if they go ahead with further changes. I know they talked about it. But Frost Purge, you just do want to turn where you're flying. Oh, but I guess you're talking like a fat, like vanilla dude. Like if this guy was just like, yeah, yeah, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, you won't even be able to steal him. Which is cool, actually, that, yeah, now maybe this does have a bit of a role. Okay, so this descends, but you revive an ally that costs up to 5 action points. See, the interesting thing about that is you could even, like, pull Hino. That's insane. Oh, right, I forgot I got to Ibeda. But it's the same thing. I feel like she's not good until you upgrade her. All these epic cards. Just no good. Cool, you say. I think it's cool. I think it's cool that more cards become viable. I thought it was so lame when it's like, oh, the strategy for Celestials is you just get like 3 Klupos and you just Frost Purge endlessly every single turn. It's like, okay, nice. Like what could anyone ever do about that? But now it's like, yeah, you want a more balanced approach. Yeah, because that's the other thing. These two work so well with medics. Revive from your opponent's... Yeah. That actually seems so insane. Revive and add to hand. I think this is a medic. Okay, 5 cost, but it's a 4. It doesn't have the descend. Most of these are just like crazy rarity. Consider it cool if Celestials had more answers. I do think they don't have enough counterplay. But that being said, I also think, I think these are cool answers now, that you actually get to, shoot stuff with a unit. I think they should have more striking units. I think they're very interesting, because it allows for a lot of back and forth. Boy, there really doesn't seem to be much for medics, unless I'm blind. Because like I said, I can't search. There really isn't much for Celestials. Okay, not super stoked to go in that direction. So I think they have those, but I think, another way that they can design it is they say, okay, you don't have much for removal as Celestials, but you should really be able to play the fly game. You should be able to avoid their answers. And that's kind of what, a light spear combo does, especially with, Lord Evanon. If you kind of get that engine going. I think that's a fine way to design things. Seems crazy, except I want to spell. Ugh. And I just say that because it's it's an interesting way to think about it, to say okay, I'm not so concerned with what my opponents have on the board or something, but I'm concerned with what they play in regards to what I play. So I'm gonna kind of run away and play this kind of hide and seek with them. Well, I fly next turn, so I guess I would just chill. It's different than most card games, but it would still be interactive. And as long as it's interactive,
Spears up.
I'm good with it. I think the state that it's in right now, though, it just doesn't feel quite interactive enough. Presently, you shoot others as an ability with a cooldown. Yeah, that'd be cool, too, because they do have, blast cards. What is this? On plus attack, all other allies get that. Well, I think I do just want, max stuff
I won't stand
to get
cowardice.
I have your back.
But I actually do like that idea. There's a vehicle that shoots when you play it. It would be very cool if they had something like that that was, yeah, repeatable.
Awaiting orders. I won't stand cowardice.
I keep getting weirded out because this thing still exists. Oh, I didn't even think about that. So the fact that he's getting buffed from Hino, it buffs these guys? Wait a second. Are there any channeler abilities that are factionless and or this is crazy, right? I can do that. Oh my god. And or celestial? So I think oh right, I have Strymon. I totally forgot. I guess I would Strymon.
What? Spears up.
That's insane. If you could have an engine like that going with Hino.
My head.
Okay, wait a minute.
Too late, boy.
Yeah, I think there might be a factionless. I guess I would steal the card draw. You could spend one more turn? Yes. Sure.
Defensive positions.
The council has
That,
decreed.
get rid of that, and then buff him. Jesus. Just a casual 269.
Stand up and fight.
Okay, I feel like we're getting somewhere. Yeah, I'm glad we like randomly found that interaction. So channeler. All right, so far I'm digging this patch. I know Nolan, you've been not with the game for a bit, but I will say it's feeling good. Of course, it's always that way after like a patch or like a new release, right? Like Hearthstone was always like that. It's like, oh, look at these new cards. Oh, they're so fun. And then like a week later, someone breaks the game. It's like the most unfun deck ever. It's like, oh, okay. But hey, I'll take it. I was a little dejected before, and this is pretty great. Yeah, nothing here looks like the channeler thing. Oh, this guy's neutral? I didn't know that. Oh, she's got mana surge now. Okay. Yeah, I really wish you could search on abilities. I guess with all these changes, I should be looking at some of these ones, or at least I thought I knew what they did. It might only be an ephemeral thing. I thought there was like a brawler that actually had it, but I guess he's ephemeral too. I mean, maybe they already thought of these interactions just being too insane. Yeah, I don't even have one Klupo. I actually might really like one of those in the deck. This is the thing I was talking about before. Like, you can blast, 3 for each other ally in the row, which is like fine. And I assume that gets up to 6 at level 4. So like as you upgrade that, it's pretty good. But same sort of thing. It's epic. I have been wondering about this guy as well. Any of him on the market could be good. I really don't understand this card at all. Like, once you get it to level 4, I guess it's good, right? Because it starts as like 6 for 8, goes to 6 to 16. But the blast portion of things I really don't understand. Okay. Well, that's disappointing if there's no channeler abilities. Can I ever weave him in? I've got a couple strikers now, but I don't think... Yeah, I don't think it would be worth it. But again, yeah, I don't know. This new ability... It just seems like Hino would win like 99% of the time. Him or the doubler guy, but... It's very cool that you could have like 1 or 2 strikers on the board. Drop this guy. The only thing that would be cooler is with Infernal, you purposefully kill him as well. Okay, well, guess you don't get to do that. Let's do the one more. Get our 10th 10th win. Assuming we win, maybe we hit a player and don't just get a free game. Not looking like it. Yeah. Too bad. It's okay though. I do feel like we're getting a pretty good picture of how the deck works. Sometimes I like, by the way, I don't know if you guys do this. This game especially, but sometimes I would do this in Hearthstone as well. Just, you know, because I didn't really care about my rank all that much. I really like to sometimes take like an awkward starting hand. Like, oh look, I've got both of these. Like, is this good? Because in my head, it kind of feels like maybe I should throw this back. Like, do I really need two? I do think it's super, super good. But like, yeah, is it actually good enough that I would want to start with? But I'll force myself into a bit of an awkward position just to, you know, be able to see how it plays out in practice. And here, I guess I shouldn't have played the power there. I suppose that was probably a mistake. Well, this is similar. I don't think I care to force this to fly. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, so like a draw you don't want to steal, but even here, I just think this is like so worth it. He's ranged. We go here. I'm only doing this because I'm flying. That being said, I could pull. I think this is going to be the play.
Stand fast, strike fast.
But yeah, more and more, I'm thinking I might want to cut one of these, or I don't know, maybe even just rethink the whole package. This seriously just changes things so much. So now I get to do this. You get the buff. We'll get the fly next turn. Okay, she didn't die, but I mean, this is where now you pull Hina. And you get to play him in the front row.
Ready for another song?
Give the buff, do that, and then hopefully I can steal something. Her, I guess.
To me! Rally to me!
Okay, and this is with all three in one game. Once again, I think, so you want to do this.
I'll gladly give my life for my family.
Yeah, you want to do that because she'll get buffed to Hina. He wouldn't. What is it? If this gets slain, all your heroes get plus 10 attack. That is pretty wacky. Oh yeah, so this is the symbol I was talking about. So no suitable units in the deck, right? So now it highlights it. Because I only have these two. Which is pretty handy. Because yeah, I might have... I was actually just about to go ahead and play that. But now it's like, oh, well, I suppose this is the better part.
We will rain death from above.
They'll have to go through me.
I might cut Shadow and Flame as well. Oh, it's because I don't have enough action points. And yeah, this one, so the same thing. Not enough space for summoning cards. Brawler, right? So it says Brawler there. But it assumes that I'm playing it here. So here, I'll show you exactly what I mean. So if I play him here, it's not going to summon the Brawler. But it doesn't take into account that I could summon over here. And then it'll pull into the Brawler row. So it's another kind of oddity. Normally, I would actually save that for like a steal. But... well, I guess I'll be doing that next turn. That's fine. I don't have room for anything. I'm curious now how many... I didn't think I cut ranged units. I'm kind of curious what I'm left with as far as ranged goes.
I see every step you take.
BRB. Well, I think I'm about to end here. This is 10 wins.